the Bible. Yeah, that's the book for me. It's time for Snackboy.
Alrighty. Well, my mom is a lovely, 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 lovely woman. I love my mom. And a lot like myself, she's obsessive compulsive in a good way, Mom. Obsessive compulsive in a good, healthy way. And a concerned mother. Do you have a concerned mother? I bet you do. My mother is so concerned that recently she approached me with something that was burdening her heart, keeping it heavy and low. A lot of mothers and sons get together and the mothers say, I think you're spending too much money. Other mothers get together with their sons and say, I don't think you're working hard enough at school. Okay? My mother came to me with a similar issue, and I'm glad she did. I don't think we completely resolved it, and right now, I don't want to say we're fighting, but times are a little tense between Susan Lynn and Terry Nelson Crummett. You see, that's right. If your mom is anything like mine, she wants you to sing in the choir practice at church. So she came to me recently, and when my mom and I are getting along too well, and things are going too easy and too calm, and the oceans are unruffled by storm, and the sky is clear, she likes to throw it into the sentence. I'll just go and visit her at Mom and Dad's house and say hi to Grandma, and I'll be like, hey, how you doing, Mom? Doing good. How are you doing, Terry? I'm doing real good. What did you do today? Oh, I was hanging out in Laurel. And what did you do? Took care of Grandma. So, Terry, have you thought about going and using your gifts for the Lord at choir practice on Wednesday night? And I say, well, I've thought about that a little bit, Mom, yes. And then she gets a little madder. Well, if you don't use the gifts that the Lord has given you, He will take them away from you, Terry. You know that. Of course, I was the minister of my youth group in the 7th and 8th grade. I remembered. I said, Mom, I know it. Terry, if you don't use the gifts that the Lord blesses upon you, if you bury them in the sand, then He takes them away. You don't get them back. It's not like a driver's license, Terry. You can't screw up on the Lord and get a DWI with God and get that voice back. You have a beautiful voice. Well, let's go back a little. Recently, my brother got married to a beautiful Filipino bride, and I sang at the wedding. I sang the wedding song, and I think a lot of you know the wedding song. He is now to be among you at the calling of the Lord. Well, rest assured, this troubadour is acting on his part. You see, I was free. My parents didn't have to pay me like they would have to pay a wedding singer, so I sung, and I've done some theater. The union of his spirits here has caused him to remain. And Mom decided that day, sitting there watching me sing at my brother's wedding, that her youngest son should be a professional wedding singer. And when a crummy gets something in their head, it goes nowhere at all. So the next day she was like, Terry, I think you should use your gifts to serve the Lord and make us some money. That's why I called the printers, and I'm getting you cards that say, Terrence Crummett, professional wedding singer. What do you think? And I said, Mom, I don't want to sing at weddings professionally. I'll be your manager, Terry, and together we'll get you to sing at all the weddings. I'll take you from church to church to church, and we'll give out your cards, and you're a handsome boy, Terry. We'll make nice photos of you in a really nice tuxedo, and we'll pass them out, and we'll say, who wouldn't want you to sing at their wedding? Well, anyway, the wedding thing kind of trailed into choir practice, and she said, Terry, I got the perfect song for you to sing at choir practice on Sunday, and I've talked to the minister of music, and she's very excited about it. What do you say? And I said, well, Mom, if you pick the song and find the music, I guess I could. Done! So she made me come into the kitchen with her, and she taught me this song, and it was something like, the Lord is your friend, the friend is your Lord, the Lord is the Lord of you and me. And she said, sing it! And I went, the Lord is your friend is the Lord is... And she's like, stop! Terry, look at me and tell me that you felt that. When you sing that, are you singing out for the Lord to hear you, Terry? Or are you just singing to get through the song? What are you doing? And I said, Mom, I was singing out to the Lord. Wrong! Remember what I said, Terry. If you bury your gifts in the sand, on the seventh day, He taketh that gift away. Do you really want the Lord to take away your voice? Come on. And I said, well, no. The Lord is the Lord, a Lord of man.